G'day gang, I'm Leslie Johnson, owner of Read, Think, Learn, and this is the second of 3 videos which I hope will give you heaps of help in supporting your child's early reading. It's no secret that activities at home are a very important part of any reading program. The love of reading is such an important part of the process of overall learning that I can't emphasize strongly enough that this simply cannot be squashed by common mistakes, such as insisting that your child reads their reader to you, even when they don't feel like reading, or comparing your child's progress with other children, or interrupting and correcting them while they're reading. So, how do you handle school reading? What do you look for? When and how do you help? Firstly, reading is not confined to the little readers that your child might bring home. Use a library and let your child choose what they read. There's actually very strong evidence out there in research that shows that if a child has actually chosen the reading material, then they are much more engaged in reading. Mentioned in the last video, we talked about shopping lists, another great idea. Street maps, have a look and get them to give directions so that you can get to places. The signs, looking for the signs of shops and places, for example, jump zone, and when you get there, get them to read the rules of use at these places. Let your kids read and then rephrase them to you. Encourage them to read to different things, to a toy, to a pet, to a sibling, to your toes while you're working. Perhaps you can wriggle them in response. On the toilet, great place for reading. Up a tree, in the cubby, or even under the table, another fun place. When reading together, try reading page about sometimes. Try reading it backwards, page by page. It's weird, but fun, and it emphasizes that reading must make sense and is sequential, and they'll only want to do it once. You read, and they watch for the mistake that you make. That's encouraging them to read silently and getting them to look for self-correction. There are a set of word attack strategies that your child will now be learning, and these are available in our little bookmarks. They're progressive, and you can actually have a look through those. You can find them on our website. Some facts to let you relax. Children are tired at the end of a school day, so choose your reading time carefully. An established family reading time of 10 minutes after tea often comes into its own here. Boys often don't take to reading until that frontal cortex is developed, and this is usually around 7 years old. So if they're behind the norm at 6, chill out. Books are only one small part of reading. Maps, games, instructions, etc. all need to be read, and we'll look at these in the next video. And lastly, being read to is just as important in language development. Often children love books that they're not yet able to read. So get your reader on, mum, dad, grandparents and other family members. It exposes them to more complex language patterns, to new vocabulary, to interesting ideas, and it enhances their love of reading. Check out our next video where I have suggestions for reluctant readers. Thanks for watching. Feel free to share this link with your friends, and if you have any questions or comments, I'd love for you to share these using the tabs below.